Oops. I forgot to unmute myself on this end. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start firing a couple things up, mostly because I want to add... As my, Stardew Valley is loading up the mods. Where the fuck is the... There it is. Okay. Okay. Let's doctor this up. That works. Yeah, all this works. Just move that down. Nah, I might... Hold on. Oh, hello. And copy. And I will also pop this here. So if I'm ever on the BRB screen, and the text I'll make here is I'll make it. Yeah, I just thought about this as I was starting the stream, sorry. Because the weather and everything is like ramping up and yada yada yada, and I figured I might as well have a disclaimer out. That's not it. Wah! That's right, I had to fix it for 5. Hold on. How do I usually have this? Yeah. Yeah, that works. I don't remember how I usually have this. We'll just do this. That looks nice. That looks... That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Alrighty. Hey! is almost here. Indeed it is. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I've got a good bit of crops cooking. Well, we have exactly 1 hot pepper to give to George. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shove those in here for now. And I'll sell them. And I might spend this rainy day working on... I'm sure the last stream I had, I said I was gonna work on something else, but... we're gonna work on the farm a little bit. Mostly the giant paddock, because... okay, well, no, because I think I finished... or cleaned a good bit of it out. Because I think I bought the farm. Bought the barn. Ooh! The bookseller's here. We will absolutely go look at your wares, bookseller. Thank you, laptop. Mm. Oh, how delightful. Actually, I'm gonna open a weather radar on my... just to have, you know. Just in case. I really don't... we'll take this and we'll take this. Let's go check on George and Evelyn. And I got a cutscene. Oh, sweet Jesus. I just got the weather radar open. So it should clear up around 5 my time, but these next 30 minutes are dicey. I should have absolutely looked at the weather radar before the streaming, because I could just start the stream after all this. Use your sodium intake and try getting some moderate exercise with your arms. Harvey makes a valid point. And I interject myself into this conversation. Why? I am not a medical professional. took you long enough. You put it in my box this morning. How many days do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll be fine. Hopefully these last few crops will mature in time, and then we can be on our merry way. What am I doing? You ever been hit by like a huge wave of brain fog? That corn is fully grown. Gah! Alright, we'll hold on to that. Yeah, I can sell all this. Oh, hey, she's working on it. Godspeed, Robin. Damn. No, for my Stardew Valley streams, I might want to consider having like background music. Because there's times when it gets really quiet. And you're left with nothing but your thoughts. So I'm starting to wonder if I really got... Well, I guess the thought process was to have just a fuck ton of animals and have that be our major source of income. We have a barn there, we have a coop up here. We could put maybe another barn or another coop right here in this patch. Maybe something else next to it. Probably also want a second pair of gates down here. So we have plenty of room. Or, not plenty of room, ways to get ins and outs. I might turn this into a secondary garden, since it's got some dirt patches we can work with. After I move the chickens out. Have I made paths? No. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I put this stump perfectly in the way. Or, well, I put the fence perfectly in the way of that stump. Well, and we can upgrade it to better materials later. There's a different wood path that I really like that I don't think we have. Well, we already have the wood, so let's keep the wood for now. I already wasted so much wood on it. But who knows, not too distant future, we might end up changing it to, gravel or cobble or whatever else we end up making it. One idea. Can also go ahead and This way we have a bit of a walkway. A bit, not by much. It's gonna be storming again tomorrow. Oh. Let me see if I can trade this book in. I'm keeping an eye on the weather radar, sorry. Okay, so we're going through the worst of it right now. You know what? I'll take 20 pieces of hardwood. We don't have a source of hardwood yet. It can be used for things. Not yet, but we'll have it when we do need it. And it's more useful than that book is right now. And I spin for you like your favorite records used to. Da, 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 da. Oh, I already had hardwood. Well, we still got more. Door? There we go. Alright. Lightning rod is helpful. We don't quite have it used for battery packs yet. Honestly, I don't even remember what battery packs are used for. Clear inside tomorrow. Thank the gods. Spirits are in good humor. This actually might be a good day to hit the mines. Gosh dang it. We need 2 more. Actually, is there? I don't think the squash is. No. Yeah, that's probably the only place orange would be useful. So sell the squash, sell the orange. Hold on to the corn, maybe we'll get another batch. Get those last 2 we need. Never mind, the corn is going to stay around during the fall. We're absolutely probably going to get that. I'm trying to... Yes, hello. You know, I really should probably be holding contests as to what to name my animals. Is the barn up? Nope. Want to know if I needed to run down there and get a cow. Hold on to you. We'll take the cherry bombs. We'll hold on to you for rations. We'll grab you for rations. And that's it. Okay. I have a cart now that makes this faster. I need to remember that I have a cart that makes this faster. Hi, Mark. How you doing? It's going good. Yeah, just started. About to head to the mines. Hoping to make some good progress. Hoping I don't get blown away. There's this bad storm outside. To be fair, it is the season for a shit ton of storms. You're definitely at the phase where a copper pickaxe is no longer doing it. Very little shit. Doing good? Always glad to hear. It's just some spicy air. You'll be alright. Eh. I mean, possibly it is supposed to pass us by soon. Of course, as I say that, they just gave us another alert saying it's gonna last longer. Oh well. Oh, that's what we needed. Perfect! Okay, we won't have to mine through all this. Just like 3 little piggies spawn a severe high dose of performance enhancers. That's not what I need. I always go back and forth on if I remember that this uses energy or not. Probably should know by now. I've played this game for how many years in my life? Plant in the fall. Awesome. Hold on. What did I just get texted? Well, shit. I will be back. Okay. I apologize for that. Yes, I am back. I am alive. We're about to have hail go through. There was some shit outside that did not need to be outside during hail. God damn it. This is going to be a very interesting stream. One that I probably should have waited longer to have. Hail and hurricanes? God. No, thankfully, not hurricanes. We're in Twister country, though, so. Twister, tornadoes, whatever you want to call them. Wildly unpleasant, that's what I call them. Oh, Twister, fun game. I'm not a fan. My body doesn't work with me enough to enjoy something like Twister. Why is it that every time I stream, it feels like that's when everyone and their grandmother wants to speak with me? Well, that was not a good idea. I was trying to be very clever, and it's gonna get me killed. What the hell? What the fuck? What just happened? Okay. Apparently I learned how slimes reproduce today. Let's be done for emergency numbers. Oh, for the love of God. Run! Run! Everything is going horribly wrong. We are 2 away from reaching 90. Hold on, someone's asking me questions. Okay, I should have paused. I would like a way out, please. Whee! Ooh. Sad we couldn't get that emerald, but we are running on a clock of little to no HP, no healing items. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh! That's probably gonna help us a lot. Though we are not in a position to keep pushing forwards, so we're gonna call it. We don't need that. Neither that. Nor... well, hold on. No, because the boiler room I have done. Neither that nor that. We can sell that void essence. Go ahead and sell those 2 things. That's not enough stone to give a shit about. Oh, and that. Alright, we have a perfectly good inventory for the rest of the day. Damn. That mayonnaise is pulling a lot of weight. Oh, we are already at the Dance of the Jellies. Spirits feel neutral today. Let's go ahead and get some iron cooked up. Man, I'm gonna need to actually, like, water my plants. But first, cat bowl. Dancing jellies! Yeah, it's one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. To be dead honest, most of these things can probably die. Except the corn. We're gonna hold on to the corn. Man, lightning popped that up. Where are the chickens? There they are. It's like I heard them. Put on some music and the jellies be like, that's my jam. Not quite. It is a very neat cutscene. Is this done? We have a farm! Let's hope Marnie's is open so we can get, cows. Marnie. 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 Your finest cow, please. What should I name the cow? Chinana's pretty funny. My brain made a far-fetched pun. Jelly jam. Oh! Oh, that's what you were going for. Prunaboo! Okay, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go ahead and get a second one. And its name is Mafe now, apparently. I'm gonna need a milk bucket. Oh, I don't remember if I have heaters. I'm way too sleepy. Feel that. I don't remember if I have heaters for, the chicken pen, or I know I don't have one for the cow pen because it's just built, obviously. Babies! Now they can start mowing these absolute weeds we have outside. might go ahead and transfer the chickens over. That way we can start really getting into a routine. What is everyone's opinions of us? I know these two have no opinion of us because they just met. You know, I probably should be more worried about how the villagers think of me than anyone else. Wow, the highest I have is 3 hearts. Yeah, we're gonna work on that in the winter. No, I should start taking votes on who I should end up romancing in Stardew Valley. Whoever votes Clint gets voted off the island. I'd actually like to move a building. I would like to move this coop. Actually, if I move the coop, what happens to the birds? We're gonna wait and do that on a day when I leave the birds inside. By the way, I absolutely want to do a slime hatch this go around. That's actually genius. I might rename the cows. Oh look, I have a rusty spoon. Yay. I'm on the job 7 days a week though. Just in case that we end up not having this in the... That's not at all what I wanted to do. I have no idea what the cat is doing. Okay, can we rename the cows? We have funnier names. Ugh. Come here. Beautiful. The little loot bug. Yippee! And we're gonna hold on to that so we can keep. You wanna know what? We should also consider getting 2 silos. Because I don't think there's... Okay, so there's what? There's 30... There's how many days in a month? It's 30, right? Is it? Hold on. Move. 28. So we're gonna need 4 pieces of hay every day for 28 days. 112. Okay, so we should have enough to get through this winter. So if we want to add any more critters, we're gonna need more. And we're gonna want to make sure to stock the silo up just before winter. Oh, I low-key almost forgot about the cave over here. I'm gonna need a bunch of paths and stuff. Ooh. Some of this stuff is stuff I think I can turn in. Yeah, I can turn in the cherry and the peach. I need to go up here, actually. Okay, she doesn't want to talk to me. Alright, bitch. Why does the cave look like a cozy spot? You know what? I bet you it is. We're gonna be getting an apple. And technically cheese on the horizon. We'll get large milk soon. Actually, do I have the cheese maker? Stone, hardwood, copper? I can craft that up. Alright, I understood those words. Absolutely. Put down a picnic cloth, curl up, and a blanket in there. Yeah, I bet you could take some good naps. You just never know where you are when you wake up. That goes there, that goes there. That we will click the old organize button on. And actually, we're gonna need the wood, the hardwood, the copper, and the stone. we will make 2. Because we have... We'll put those there. We can put the eggs closer. That'll be the best sleep. The kind where you wake up and you don't know where you are. That's the best sleep. That usually is the best naps. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Good for the love of. Spirits are in good humor. We learned how to make bread. One thing we also probably want to look up is how to expand the house. Around 10 o'clock p.m., a rare and beautiful event will take place. The Moonlight Jellies will be passing by Pelican Town on their long journey south for the winter. We're all gathering at the beach to watch. You don't want to miss this, Demetrius. I forgot to sell those. I'm gonna... a heater on low and a blanket sleeping bag? Oh yeah, probably would be. Hold on, I've gotta run to the restroom. Alright, I am back. Yeah, looks like a couple of these crops just didn't get to grow in time. chicken. Pet the chicken. What was the Dance of the Jellies? It's at 10 p.m. So we have a bit of time before it. We have Cow 1, and Cow 2 is on an adventure. Well, maybe they will use all the space of this. Trying to think of an adventure I can go on today. Actually, I have one. We're gonna go hunt for bug meat. Because if I remember correctly, everything that we have left, except for these two, is all fished out in the fall. But we're out of bait. And we need time to kill anyways, so... Tasty bug meat. You actually can cook it in this game. You know what? I realized that I didn't really bring enough. Oh, an amethyst. I don't necessarily need copper, and of course I know where to get it if I do. Bug meat looks so tasty though. Not gonna lie, it kinda does. It looks like it would be like gummy-like. Perfect! Ah, man. By the way, this new sword is fantastic. Okay. Like a soft but flavorful meat is easy to bite through. I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never tried bug meat. I probably never will, to be incredibly honest. Just what the game's meat looks like? Well, I wouldn't know. I made it all. Yeah, it does look tender. Oh, we'll definitely be getting bug meat on these levels. Alright, note to self. Level 11 and beyond. Place to go to. So we'll be left at... Because I'm gonna want to wrap it up here soon so I can make it in time for the jellies. Oh. Whoops. Uh... Alright. We got 18 pieces of dried bug on us now, 25 pieces of bait. Mark is still going on about eating bugs. Soft but flavorful meat, it's easy to... This is not where I wanted to be. This isn't where I wanted to be either. I keep meaning to click town. Probably be down to try some ground up bugs, maybe shaped into small kind of meatball or thin patty, but intact dried bug I don't think I'd eat on its own. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I could get myself to eat anything related. Hey, look, a crawfish. Let's nom that so we can grab that. And actually, we'll go ahead and... My brain go on rant without any thoughts. Happens to the best of us. That's really useless to me. Dance of the Moonlight Jellies. Yay! Don't tell Gus, but I'm a little disappointed there's no buffet tonight. Wonder how they taste. I could never try it, of course. Cancels are romantic, aren't they? Life is so easy for a jellyfish, just letting the waves carry on forever. Fun fact, most jellyfish cannot actually swim. They can kind of right themselves and they can kind of guide themselves, but they are not very efficient at getting through the water. See the rare green jelly. I thought I saw something moving in there, something big, something dark. Such a rare and exciting thing. Wonder if they're poisonous. The one thing I wish they would add is mermaids canonically exist in this universe, and I wish it was like a rare event that sometimes on the night of the Moonlight Jellies you can see a mermaid. I'm gonna take a picture of the jellies when they arrive. Can't believe summer's over, I feel like it just started. Heavy load of people for an ancient wooden dock. I'll stay over near the beach. Jellies were here a year ago and they'll be back again a year from now. Nature is amazing. I hope there are babies this year. I'm not gonna talk to... Most nightfish would be scared of the light. These are strange ones. There, I just saw something glowing. Oh, it's gone. Look out there at the endless sea. Deep underwater, all kinds of life forms are moving around in the dark. Eerie, isn't it? I wore my special shoes tonight. No one noticed. Good for you. If we keep polluting the oceans, the jelly will surely go extinct. It's already in the process of happening. They need a jelly lifeguard. To be fair, it probably would be Willy. I remember seeing the jellies once as a little girl. Oh, how I jumped with joy when they arrived. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You think I'm too old to enjoy something like this? I'll just sneak up when the jellies arrive. I don't want to bother anyone. Poor Linus. There you are. How did you find me back here? I thought I was well hidden. Perhaps you are blessed with the gift of clairvoyance. No, I know that you're available at every single one. The moonlight jelly, what a remarkable species. We're very lucky that they stop here on their long journey south. It's past my bedtime. It's kind of cold, actually. I guess the fall is right around the corner. Quite literally. Hello, my love. Hey, I'm paying my respects to another bygone summer. Okay, let's see if I can track down Harvey. Well, summer's over. To be honest, I'll be happy to say goodbye to the blasted mosquitoes. Felt that. I have bug bites now. Good evening, Kitty. The moonlight jellies are close. I already saw one going in the distance. Once we launch the candle boats, they'll come up to the docks and say hello. Should I launch the boat now? Yes. There's the babies that Jazz wanted to see. There's the rare green one. God damn it. Alright. The glow of summer is faded, and now the moonlight jellies carry on towards the great unknown. We can organize the inventory in the morning. Ooh. We'll do the fighter all attacks. Alright. Some plants stayed alive. Oh. Hold on. Let's get some stuff sorted. That we can sell, that we can sell. We'll go ahead and sell that. Mixed seeds, the rice. We'll have no purpose for us here. There. That ain't it. Wish they did more with the moonlight jellies, maybe some special dish or traditions, board game or play. Yeah, that's how I feel with a lot of the cutscenes. I feel like especially like after the community center is done or something, that they're given some bonuses or stuff. Feels like a relatively bland event. Yeah, I can see why some people would view that. I just like the visuals of it. gonna go ahead and just water everything. Also, I think the music is very, very pretty. Visuals great, that's why I feel like it would be a bigger tradition celebration. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe they will. I feel like this game gets kind of revamped all the time. Like a Confused Ape did a overhaul not too long ago. Say overhaul. Did a pretty big update. Which is actually what inspired this account and playthrough to begin with. Okay. So this garden isn't going to look very pretty, especially until we learn what those are. Yeah. Though I can, the reason why there's been a bunch of time between updates or a whole lot added on is because Confused Ape is actually working on a completely different game, a new game. And obviously, games take time, so it might be a while. Oh well, we still have a very masterful game here. Haunted Chocolatier. Is that what it's called? I knew a new game was being made, but to be honest, I hadn't done a whole lot of research as to what it was. I am pretty sure they are not yet old enough for milking. Maybe it's spooky. I could use more spooky games that don't scare the absolute piss out of me. Okay. So 1, 2. So I have 8 spaces. 1, 2, and 7. So 9 of just something miscellaneous. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows that need to get filled. I'll take your word for it. I literally know nothing about this game. What the hell? Another beautiful day in Pelican Town. Oh, the bird cutscene. She's such a sweetheart. That was a cute little cutscene. We'll go forage later. Just wanted to see if I could find anything real quick. Ooh! We have an amethyst laying around, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah! Hold on. First, what do I need for the fall bundle? Nope. Eggplant, pumpkin, yam. And then pumpkins and corn is what we can use for the quality bundle. That'll be the random filler. If you could pick any bird as a domesticated pet, what would you pick? Like any of the domesticated birds or any bird period? Oh wait. Any bird? Probably a carrion of some kind. I love vultures. If you haven't been able to tell, I'm very partial to scavengers of all kind. So probably a vulture if I could. They're big, they're pretty. I love when the math comes out right. I'll throw the question back at you, Mark. If you had to choose a bird, what would it be? I have no clue. That's valid. I definitely don't think I want to go for a tropical bird. To be fair, in general, I'm not a huge fan of having a bird as a pet for me personally and my needs. They can be a lot and loud. Hello, Hat Mouse. It's been a while since I've looked at your wares. I think I'm gonna keep with the hat I have. Probably a crow, they're smart. Yeah, they're very smart. Very intelligent. They can also learn words. They can learn to speak. Very interesting shaped tree there. Wow, the only thing I've found to pick up is a blackberry. Common mushroom hazelnut. Only a master of the 5 ways can enter. Oh. Yeah, skills. Another blackberry. But no sign of a mushroom or a hazelnut. We'll roll for a stroll by the town and see what we can find. Oh, actually, we're probably gonna want to grab that amethyst and give it to Emily ASAP. Or a junkie bird, hummingbird, but just because of the funny, weird little feckers. They are very funny. They drink mostly nectar, and they prefer the color red. That is why many hummingbird feeders are red. That's their favorite color, I guess. Amethyst. Let's walk it down to Emily. And aerial jousting? I'm not too sure I know what you're talking about there. Oh wait, I have a map that tells me where people are. Oh, Emily is working, that's why. When they fight each other? Do they just peck each other with their beaks in midair? If so, that's kind of fun. They're quite territorial. I would not guess. And some of serrated beaks protect their flowers better? That's really neat. Spirits are happy today. Oh yay, we might finally find our stuff. So we should just be getting to the time where the cows are gonna be able to be milked. And we're probably gonna go ahead and start getting the fish. Hey, you know what I'm gonna also go ahead and do? Which one of these tools do I want to upgrade? Let's do the axe. Oh! The bulletin board is up. Hello there, you showed up at the perfect time. Our new special orders board. Robin and I built it from scratch. Interesting from an evolutionary standpoint, says serrated beaks make squeezing the nectar from their tongue more difficult, but the added events prove equally more important to protect and keep their preferred flowers to themselves. Huh. All you did was hold the nails. Ignore her. The local economy has really been picking up. Results with the local townsfolk have been asking me for a way to source local ingredients for their businesses or personal projects. So Robin and I came up with the idea of a new special orders board where people can post bigger jobs than would make sense for the old billboard outside of Pierre's. Example, I plan on requesting some hardwood for a bed I want to make. I won't put you on the spot, but if you want to help me out, you could just accept the job from this board. Who knows, maybe if the bed turns out well, I'll start selling them in my shop. That is the one big added things about the bulletins, is you can actually see them like kind of affect stuff in the world. Look forward to helping. Say that you're on board. Sure, you're so busy, so we won't keep you away from work any longer. Appreciate your willingness to contribute. Take care. Also, one species uses their butt feathers to make fart noise. That's great. Upgrade. Heat. No. The bus stop. That's where I want it to be. And we'll get the fishing supplies. Have I visited the cows yet? I haven't visited the chickens yet. We have visited no one. So I'm more than most likely going to be making a run to... No, close the gate. Let me get the bucket and see if the cows can be milked yet. Oh, moo-moos! Too young still? Okay. So where do we want to start? Looks like the river. Oh lord, catfish are awful. We'll actually go through the... I think all of them use some specialized tail feathers for a mating noise, where they fly up high and then dive down to pick up speed, spread them out, and make those feathers resonate. That's weirdly fascinating. Mushroom! Mushroom spotted! Alright. Well, we gave it a good old-fashioned try. We found one. My sleepiness-induced head talk. No, it was fascinating. I always love zoology facts. Looks like this is probably another tiger trout. Or not. Zoology's the best. Yeah, I thought about going into zoology for a while, but I really suck at science and biology. Ooh. The way they name some animals, yeah. I'm trying to think, what's my favorite randomly named animal? I think flapjack octopus. I think that might be our winner. Well, I'll take it. I need the energy. Dust mite allergy. Oh yeah. There's your nemesis right there. We might need to make a run to Willie's. Beautiful. I had a walkthrough for, yes. Bony-eared assfish. That might get added to my insults list. Oh, yeah, I'm missing a very essential part of catching a catfish. The most essential part. It needs to be raining. Oops. Well, never mind. Well, it's 6 p.m. Never mind. Yeah, we're probably also not going to be able to go to the aquarium today then. Nope. Would be a great insult if I remember correctly. They have the smallest brain to body ratio with all known vertebrae. I'm absolutely making that an insult. Okay, so the walleye should be found in rivers. Actually, we're gonna head up because it can also be found in the mountain pond. See if we can find a hazelnut while we're at it. We have another mushroom, but we do not have... Oh, I forgot to put the mushroom down in the... Damn, another carp. Well, shit. Oh, hey. The fish I'm looking at is also another rainfish. I have been wasting everyone's time. You're worth like next to nothing. Come here. Ha ha ha! We can finish that bundle. Carpe diem. Okay, tell me that flower does not look like something with a face. Those two eyes, nose, whatever the hell those things could be. We can worry about the ball seeds some other time. Okay. I don't really remember what I have in the aquarium and what I don't. So we're gonna sell all the expensive fish. We can sell those. Did I already have a hazelnut in my inventory the whole time? You agree? Oh no. I don't remember what you're agreeing to. I'm sure it was a very fun statement I said. The thunder is back. Oh no. The flower having a face? Oh. Yes. That basically went into my brain and I never thought about it again. Another sunny day. Spirits are happy today. Coleslaw. Amaranth. Is that grown this season? Pretty sure it's grown this season. We can probably throw that down. Does this chart tell me if my cows are grown? Alright, here's to hoping we can get those last few pieces of corn we need. put these down here for now. Grab the bucket so we can milk. Now, what shall we do for the rest of the day? I feel like my brain shouldn't be this active and functioning with how tired I am. Okay. One day we will get our cheese. Mark throughout the day. That's a really, really funny little sticker. Or emoji or whatever the hell it is. Mark being sleepy. I already kind of have an idea. I'm half tempted to go ahead and buy these last two bundles. I don't think there's anything... I'm kind of at a spot where I'm getting money, I won't say quickly, but at a steady enough pace. Oh yeah, lightning rod. Wait. I need a chub. Oh, we can also run to the aquarium and drop off any fish we have. The aquarium mod is extremely delightful. Yes, hello, Thunder. What if I say, I won't have any use for money, and then I need money to get to where I need to go? Ooh! We We had a lot of stuff. Anything new to sale? That resembles lobster. Crayfish are also known as crawdads, crawfish, or mud bugs. Mussel is a common name for silver bivalve mollusks. They share a unique, elongated, asymmetrical shape. The oyster is a bivalve mollusk. They are commonly known for the production of pearls. Pearls are created when an irritation has worked its way inside the oyster. As a defense mechanism, a fluid is used to coat the irritant. Layer upon layer of this coating, called nacre, is deposited until a lustrous pearl is formed. Pass out for the night since it's been 1:30 a.m. Yeah, go to sleep. Sleep. Smack. To be fair, I'm probably gonna end this stream after this day anyways. Carp. The term carp is used for a large group of varied freshwater fish. It can be found in many areas of Stardew Valley. Bullhead. Bullhead is a bottom-dwelling fish. It has poor eyesight but can use its sensitive barbels to locate its food. Chub. Chub is a common name for many ray-finned fish. They are very common fish in Stardew Valley. Might as well stay to the end. Nah, you don't have to. I'm not even 100% sure if I'm gonna end it. No, I have to now. It's the law. Alright, then we'll make this the last day. We'll make it a shorter stream since everything in fucking hell is happening outside. Well, now what do we want to do? We'll try to grab another chub since it's needed for that one. As I figure out which way I want to get it from. No, you don't have to enter. Nah, it's fine. I was thinking about having a shorter stream today anyways from the get-go. I've had a very, very long week, so rest time I've been desiring. I don't know why I'm speaking like Yoda now. Well, now that I said I wanted a chub, I'm not gonna get one. Son of a bitch! The hardest tiger trout in the world. It's not even anything beyond a plane. Well, nice to know the game just gave me the middle finger for that entire segment. But I got a salmon, which is a fish I haven't added to the aquarium yet, so we'll take it. My brain has officially descended into random emotes now. Hey, at least they make the stream fun. If you spam the crap out of them, I'll get buried in them. Oh, maybe not buried is the right word. They had to ping-ponging around my entire screen. I actually quite like the emote wall. Like that. Nah, that's gonna be closed. We'll have it worried about some other day. Alright, and as we drift off to sleep and I see how much money I didn't make. Actually, never mind, that was a good amount for today. Who are we raiding off to? Who's active? Twitch? Twitch? Your copper axe is ready, of course. Who's... No one. Mark, you got someone I can raid to? Oh, this is perfect timing. Because we just got issued a tornado watch. Yay! Okay. We might be abandoning the prospect of raids. Yeah, I can't find anyone. Alrighty. Then I will just send everyone off into the abyss. Good night. Thank you everyone so much for hanging out. And I'll see y'all Friday as we continue through Resident Evil 5. Bye-bye.